Adulting never really gets easier, and honestly, I thought I was making it harder by moving hours away from my family. But truthfully, that's not what this is. I felt called to pack up my things and move to DC. I'm 23 now, and I never imagined I'd be here, starting over in a new city, creating a new version of myself. It feels like everything about me is changing: my environment, my style, my body, my hobbies, even my taste in food, and my future goals. And as uncomfortable as change can be, I've learned to love who I'm becoming because of it. Proverbs chapter 3 verse 5 reminds me to trust in the Lord with all my heart and not to lean on my own understanding. I don't know what's next, but I know that God's plan is always greater than mine. Life always has its ups and downs, but I've always been the type of girl to face challenges head on. So welcome to my Homebody in DC series. A new chapter, a new city, and a new version of me. Brooklyn, you ready to see your new home? Yeah?
And to feel only means one thing. So I still believe, cause I know I got life so I can't fight. And I know, say I rely on the hope of a good time, hope of a good time. Cause it's a choice, so yeah, I know it. To see the world and not be hopeless. I know, yes, I know that. Blessed with another chance, I am. 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 I'm blessed with another chance, I am. Blessed with another chance, I am. And every day, always on my head high, and my chest high, but that don't mean I don't cry. Like la 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 la. My enemies, I'ma say bye-bye. Energy feeling like I can't fly. I know he loves me, that's why. So I still believe, cause I know I got life so I can't fight. And I know, say I rely on the hope of a good time, hope of a good time. It's a choice, so yeah, I know it. To see the world and not feel hopeless. I know, yes, I know that. Blessed with another chance, I am. 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 I am blessed, I am blessed.
actually like Johnny, and I think it can work whenever. Hi, y'all. Welcome to my Homebody in DC series. Even though I did mention that in the beginning, I'm waiting on a few more packages and I'm still unpacking, organizing. But while I wait for those packages, I figured this would be the perfect time to come in and talk to you about how I'm feeling about this move, why I decided to do this move, because I definitely didn't speak about that in my moving vlog, even though I said I was going to mention it. But that weekend was chaos in itself. And this past week was also chaos in itself because, I mean, as you can see, I have a bunny, and that happened the night before I came to DC. It's just so much to talk about, so much to get into this series. I am a homebody at heart. I do love outings. I do love doing different activities, but at heart, I love to be home and in my bed and just in my own space, you know? So that's why I decided to start this series, because I know that I'm going to be home majority of the time, learning how to cook, get into fitness, and also sprinkling a little bit of lifestyle content in the mix. Just so I won't get sidetracked, I would like to first talk about why I decided to make this move. If you've been here for a while, I had a little oopsie last year and couldn't pay the rest, not even couldn't pay the rest of my rent. They increased my rent where I was previously staying the year before last, and I just couldn't afford it. So I decided to move back in with mom. And I knew that living with my mom was never going to be a permanent situation. That was just temporary. At the time, she also brought in her boyfriend. So I was living with her and her boyfriend, and that wasn't the ideal living situation for me. So I knew that I was going to move out eventually. I just didn't know where. My car also went out on me last year. I don't know if it's going on a year or two. Like, time is just flying by over my head and I can't keep track of anything anymore. But my transmission went out on me. They wanted so much money to fix it. It was an old car. I didn't think it was worth it. So my odds were slimming down when it comes to locations and where I wanted to live. I really didn't feel safe in New York City anymore. It started becoming so draining for me to even enter the city for anything. And I knew New York City wasn't the move for where I wanted to live next. And also, New Jersey, you have to kind of drive everywhere, and I didn't have my car. So I didn't want to stay in New Jersey without a car. Earlier this year, I had a friend that had mentioned DC on one of our catch-up calls. She was debating on moving back to DC because she went to Howard, or moving to Brooklyn. And she asked me, "Hey, Ashley, have you ever considered DC?" I said, "No, I haven't." But since then, I kid you not, I've been meeting people from DC, hearing about DC everywhere, and nothing but good things at that. And I do feel like this was a calling for me to be here. The way everything happened, like I said I was gonna move at the beginning of this year and had zero in my bank account. And I'm being fully transparent about this. I always like to share my testimonies and everything that God has blessed me with, because He turned zero into stability for so long, and I am living proof that God could turn it around even when you think it can't happen, because I didn't know how this move was going to happen, honestly. And I was trying not to worry about the application process and all of that, because it's a lot. And if you know, moving is a lot. So I am just truly blessed to be here, and it's my third full day here, and I've been waking up to so much sunlight. I have these gorgeous windows in my apartment that I can't get over. I literally showered for the first time the other night, and I almost cried in my shower because the water pressure is just so amazing. I almost cried because of the water pressure. Like, extremely blessed to be here and have my own space again, because I did miss this. I did miss having my own space. I got it. I am here. Another reason why I decided to move to DC was, I know I mentioned that I didn't feel safe in New York, but honestly, y'all, the influencer world in New York and all of the social events, the influencer events, I was honestly getting tired of it. Kinda. Just a little bit. I feel like it's always an energy exchange, and you just never know what's gonna happen until you get there. And it's like you never know who's gonna be there, and it's just a lot. It's a lot on my mental, you know? It's a lot on my mental. And also, there was a few events that happened before I considered moving here, and I felt like it was just confirmation from God telling me that it's time to move. Like revisiting a situation that happened while I was in high school. High school, y'all. We are almost in our mid-20s. There was someone who I considered a friend, and I had a really nasty greeting with her like earlier this year, probably like March or May. And it was at an influencer event, which was kind of crazy to me. And it took me back because I haven't seen this girl in like 6-7 years, you know? And I just don't have time for like any of that. I don't want any of the rah-rah, any of the drama, and also any of the fakeness, because I do feel like it could be performative from people at these events, and I'm just tired of it. I'm really tired. Like, if you know me personally, then you know, but I just needed to get away a little bit. And also, I just feel like New York City is an overwhelming city in a bunch, you know? So that's another reason why I decided to move a little bit more south, because I'm not too far from my family. This is also my first time moving away from my family, my friends. I haven't been so emotional. No. That's a lie. I've been emotional about it probably 2 weeks prior to this move. So I feel like that's why I have no more tears left to cry. Ariana. I hosted a going away dinner at Tatiana with my family before moving, probably like a day or two before I moved my things in, and I was sobbing like a baby. I had said a little speech in the beginning, thanking my family for everything that they have done for me, and God has truly blessed me with having them in my life and me getting to experience them in this life as well. After my stuff was packed, I was a little emotional, and also my boyfriend and I, we are now long distance, so he's like 6 hours away from me. I don't know, probably 4.5 hours if there's absolutely no traffic. I'm 4 hours away from my mom, and it's all just been so much, like being a small girl in another big city, because DC is big. That's why I named this series DC, and I'm saying that I'm in DC because the DMV area is just so large. It also feels like New York in a sense, but it's a lot more laid back. Like, it's a lot more chill, and I've been enjoying walking around with Brooklyn. I just think the streets here are also really cute. Like, there's always something to look at, and it's just so pretty here. Like, I really love it, you know? I guess I can get into how I got my rabbit or my bunny, and I named him Kirby. So his name is Kirby, guys. The lady that had him previously named him Bun Bun, and I just couldn't say Bun Bun. all the time. Bun, 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 bun. You know, so I named him Kirby, and he eats a lot, so that's also why I named him Kirby. But he's the cutest thing. I met him over a month ago, y'all. One day I was randomly walking Brooklyn, and I saw a cage where the garbage area was, like where people dumped their furniture and things. And I was like, oh, it looks like someone had like a rabbit or a, I don't know, guinea pig, whatever. It looked like a rodent cage, not a rodent cage, but you know, it looked like a cage that you hold an animal in. The following day, I was at the dog park with Brooklyn, and I see the rabbit. I've never seen a bunny like this in person, y'all. So I was geeking out. Like, I was going crazy. I was like, oh my goodness, there's a rabbit. It's so cute. I'm looking for videos because I have videos of when I first saw him, like when I first saw him. And I felt bad because I was like, this does not look like a street bunny. I feel like the person who threw out the cage also let the bunny free, and that made me so mad because he's such a cute bunny. He's not meant for the streets, y'all, like at all. He can't even take care of himself. I did crash out about him the first night he was here, and I have to get into that. But then I see the bunny and he's running off into the bushes. Again, I was left feeling so bad for it. Someone that I know, which is Brooklyn's friend's owner, I follow her on Instagram, and she posted this picture, which I just found. It was a picture of the bunny and her dog. So I was like, oh my goodness, she took in the bunny. I am so happy. Like, I was so happy he found a home and that he wasn't in the streets anymore, because I didn't see it after a while, after I last saw him by the dog park. So I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy you took him in. I was worried about him. So then I asked her if I could come by to hold him, because I love animals, y'all. Like, I really love animals, and I've never seen a bunny that cute, and I just wanted to hold it, you know, if it allowed me. And she low-key didn't respond for a while. I think it was like a week and a half. And I was just like, okay. And one random night after then, I ran into her. She was walking her dog. And I asked her again. I was like, hey, do you mind if I come up to hold your bunny or come down? I think she lived 2 floors below me. And she was like, yeah, you can meet him. He's real chill. So I went to her apartment. I got to meet him. At the time, his name was Bun Bun. And she said, yeah, I think I'm getting attached to him, and I think I'm going to keep him. But she was also in the process of moving. I didn't even think I was mentally prepared or ready to even have a bunny. So I was fine. I was okay. I was like, I'm glad he has a home and he's doing good. So weeks go by. When I mean weeks, because we are now in October. I met this bunny probably the second week of September and saw it for the first time in August. The night before, I prepared to fully move to DC. And I mean fully move because my mom rented a car. I still had stuff at my old place. After she was dropping me off, like, this is it. I'm stuck. I can't get around unless I'm on feet. I call a cab or I'm on the train, you know? So it was the last night at my old place, and I ordered Five Guys from Uber Eats. I go downstairs to pick up my order, and I see her with the bunny, and it was in the crate that I first met it in. And she's getting ready to move out of her apartment that night. And then she sees me and she says, do you want him? Y'all, my Uber Eats guy was outside somewhere where I couldn't find him. She mentioned that her boyfriend didn't want the bunny where they were moving to, so she had to get rid of him. And she was thinking of keeping him for a little bit until she found him a home, or either give him away to a shelter. And guys, I said yes. I said yes without thinking about what it would be like taking care of him. I just said yes because, you know, the thought of him was cute. The thought of me having a bunny was so cute. And the fact that he was cute made it even worse. And my heart couldn't take the idea of him being out in the streets again. So I said yes. And she's in a hurry. She's in a rush. She has to go. And I'm like, do you have a bag? Do you have a box? Like something I can put him in? Mind you, like, I didn't have anything for him. Anything. And she happened to have this small box in her car. So that's what she put the bunny in, along with his feeding bowls. And I'm holding on to this bunny like, what the heck? Like, what? Wait. And as she's handing me the box, my mom drives by and she parks the car. And I didn't know how to tell her. I just got a bunny. So I walked up to her and she jumps. She says, what is that? I said the bunny. She got so mad. She was actually so upset. And at this time, it's like, I think 8 o'clock. So I'm like, where can I get a carrier? Where can I get a cage? Where can I get all this stuff this late? And I'm about to leave in the morning because, mind you, we had like a 4-hour drive here. So I was like, where is the bunny gonna stay while we're on this road trip? And she's like, Ashley, you really took on that responsibility. Why did you say yes? Why did you say yes? And I was like, I don't know. Like, I couldn't see him on the streets anymore. Like, imagine me like freaking out. And I still left the guy that had my food for like, I don't know, 20 minutes trying to figure everything out. And then I go collect my food. I put him upstairs in my bathroom and I run to Marshall's. I run to Marshall's because that's where she said I could probably find a carrier. And I find this one last small carrier that I can hold him in until I find a cage or something. And then I call my cousin freaking out. I just took in the bunny because I told him about the bunny when I saw him, weeks ago. And I was like, yeah, I almost had a bunny because I would have taken it if I was, ready and prepared. And I call him the night I got the bunny and I'm like, I just took in the bunny. I don't even know why I did this. I'm moving tomorrow. He calls me back saying that he had his old puppy crate from when his dog was a baby, and he drives over to my house and drops that off along with a bed. He was just so helpful in that moment, and I was so thankful because I didn't know what I was gonna do with him. And especially coming here, I would have to order everything. I did order him a few things. I can show you his little place, but the first night I was actually losing it, y'all. I was considering going to the shelter first thing in the morning while my mom was still here with the car because I accidentally let him out in my room. The first place he goes is underneath my bed. The thing is, he's not used to me yet. Also, me picking him up and putting him in a carrier, he scratched the heck out of my hands with his nails. And when he got lost underneath my bed, I'll insert videos because I was really going through it. And then after I let him out and put him back in the crate, he started nibbling on the crate nonstop. And I said, absolutely not. You are not about to sleep in my room like this. This is why I don't let Brooklyn snores. That's why I don't let him sleep with me. And he's fine being out or whatever. But he was nibbling on a crate nonstop. And I was like, there's no way I could do this. And mind you, I didn't have the proper food for him. I didn't know about the bathroom situation. He's potty trained now. I potty trained a rabbit, y'all. I did it. Every time I changed the pee pad, he would use the bathroom again and he would pee on it and poop. And I said, I cannot do this. But that same day, I had ordered him a whole bunch of stuff. I ordered him a toy so he won't nibble on the crate. I ordered him a potty thing so it will be less work for me. I also ordered him a mat so he can scrape his nails on it. I don't know how to cut a rabbit's nails yet, but we're working on it. But I promise y'all, after I got him all his stuff, he chilled out. Even right now, he's laying down, and I know that rabbits only sleep and lay down when they feel safe and comfortable. TikTok. I've been learning a lot of stuff from TikTok. So he's been super chill ever since I got him his stuff, and I provide him with fresh hay every morning. That usually lasts throughout the day. I also accidentally bought him too much hay. I don't even know why, because he isn't staying with me permanently, which is also kind of sad because I feel like he's getting so comfortable even on day 3. And the fact that he has to go to another home I can only imagine what that feels like for him. And also with how much I was going through it and ready to give him away, I was like, Lord, if that was me, I wouldn't want someone to give up on me that easily. So that's why I've been working through this and also giving him a chance. But I travel, y'all, and my mom says she's not down to watch a dog and a rabbit, which is understandable because I do have to care for Kirby every single morning and still let him have his time outside of the crate because they're not meant to be in there for so long. But I think since he was abandoned and left out in the streets, he doesn't come out of his cage as often, even though I leave the door open for him. Like today was his first day laying down outside of his crate. So the fact that he has to get comfortable all over again, and I think 2 months, because I am driving back down for Thanksgiving, and that's when hopefully I'll find him a permanent home. He's just the cutest thing. Him and Brooklyn did bark at him at first because he was like, what the heck? Who is this? And why is he getting all of the attention? Because he was whining every time I was with Kirby, and the first night I had them sleep across from each other in their own crates so Brooklyn could get used to him. And now he's just very curious about him, and they can be out together. That's the whole story on how Kirby and I became a thing and how I got a rabbit. If it wasn't for me going downstairs to get my Uber Eats order that night, I would have never seen him again. And I also do believe that it was a sign from God for me to take him in. And knowing that we're all God's creation, I couldn't stomach the thought of him being out in the streets again. So that's why I said yes so fast with no hesitation. And I never took care of a bunny before. And also having a dog and a bunny moving for the first time was kind of crazy. But God truly strengthened me for this, and definitely in this moment, because I was about to let him go. And now every time I see him, I'm like, aw, I have the cutest rabbit and the cutest dog in the world. Like, how blessed am I? So blessed. So blessed. Like I mentioned, I am waiting on a few more packages, and I am going to close this video out as well and show y'all what I have unpacked and how the place is looking so far. I do want to do a fully furnished apartment tour once everything happens, because there is so much to get done, so much to do, so much to decorate. I feel like I have a lot of walls. I have a lot of wall space, and I don't know what to put up on these walls. My bedroom, I don't have a TV, and I think I'm going to keep it that way because I want to utilize my apartment as much as possible, and I don't want to rot in bed. I feel like if I want to watch something in bed, I'll bring my iPad or my laptop with me. So I would really like to put something on that wall since there's no TV there. And I also don't have a lot of furniture. I need bar stools to eat at my island because I am currently eating at my work and vanity desk. I do have to fix up my vanity. I do have to fix up my closet. I did put together a wardrobe thing that you saw last night because I thought my closet space was gonna be so small. My bathroom is probably the worst right now. I have products everywhere. It's just a lot. But today I wanna try to at least finish up my kitchen. I'm waiting on my new tools so I can put together some shelving in my kitchen area because I don't have a screwdriver or anything. And I'm also getting a shoe rack today from Wayfair. I ordered it the other night. I'm gonna put it by my door, but I'm gonna put all of that together in this video. My Homebody series is just going to be a mix of me being home, still fixing up the place, also experiencing new things, whether that's me in the home, outside, whatever, you'll see it all. I'm here for the next year, and I am really excited. I've been excited about this move. And again, I am just so thankful that I am here. It looks like a package just arrived. So, yeah. I honestly think I've reached my limit when it comes to doing stuff around the house. The time right now is 11:31 p.m. I kid you not, these past 4 days, 4 nights, I haven't even been sleeping into the next day. When I'm falling asleep, it's already the next day. I'm going to sleep past 12. I took a nap today and yesterday. I think my body is telling me that it has had enough and that I need to take a little break, even though there's a lot of things that I still want to do. I'm just going to pause for a minute, for a second, because I just can't. And tomorrow morning, I do have to wake up early because Brooklyn has his first evaluation or assessment at daycare. So I have to bring him in early so he can have the full day there. Let's just hope that I can wake up in the morning, but I have to obviously cozied up in my robe, but I do want to show you what I did so far, or if I remember to show you what I did within the past 4 days or so. But since I'm in my entryway, I put this together today. Yay! Look at how cute. This is my little shoe rack. I would like to probably put a diffuser or some sort in here, but this is where I keep my shoes. Whenever guests come, they can put their shoes here. And then in this drawer, I do have a few personal items, some things that I would grab to put in my purse before leaving the house. I have a portable fan, mirror, some jewelry pieces, medication, and all that good stuff. And then on the top here, I have my little trinkets, things that I would also put in my bag before leaving. Perfume from Replica, my headphones from Shocks. Y'all, I love these headphones. They sent them to me about 2 months ago. It's going on 2 months. They literally sound so good, and I love how it just wraps around the ear. And they last so long. Like, the battery is good. It literally sounds like surround sound, not a promo. I just love these headphones. And then, of course, I have my keys, some lotion, lip gloss, portable charger, good stuff. As for the bathroom, the sink was my main dilemma. I had so much crap on here, like so much, and I just wanted to get rid of it. For now, it's underneath my sink until I get my shelves up again, because I do like having my products on the wall where I can see them, grab them, use them, call it a day. That's all I did to my bathroom. I do have some towels to put up, and I also had to put out a rug that I have yet to taken out. I also didn't get to mop the place like I wanted to. My solution came in yesterday or 2 days ago. I ordered specific floor solution because I have pets here, and most of my cleaning supplies are pet friendly. I don't like to use any harsh chemicals that could probably make Brooklyn trip out. Like, Lysol is a no. I heard that dogs can actually catch seizures from Lysol. I do have other alternatives for air fresheners and disinfecting sprays, and he's been happy so far. But I do have to mop this place whenever I get the chance, probably sometime this week. Yeah. As for my kitchen, I did get to organize my cabinet space a little bit. All of my dishes are washed, and I put them here. I really like how the organization part came out in the cabinets. I'm obsessed. I don't have anything to put my forks and utensils in yet, so I put it in my mug that my godmother bought me. And down here, I have so much PR that I have yet to go through. I want to open them, take pictures, tag the brand, say thank you, and then of course I have to find a place to put it as well. I do have more idle dishes here. I ordered more organization shelves from IKEA for this cabinet because I don't think that everything will fit. I do have more dishes that are in the dishwasher waiting to be taken out to be put here, and I need more shelving space because my cabinets also aren't that deep. This is it. So I feel like the shelving from IKEA helped a lot when it comes to saving space with my dishes and whatnot. I still have no light in my bedroom. I'm using the light from my closet. So hopefully next time you see another Homebody in DC video, I will have a lamp in here because I don't have any light. Once I turn off the closet light, wrong switch. Once I turn off the closet light, I have the light from my kitchen right now, but it's pitch black in here. I feel, oh, I put up my duvet. I set up my duvet. I do want to get more pillows for my bed, more decorative pillows. And my duvet did come with 2 more pillowcases. So I want to order 2 more pillows. As for my closet, it's not organized in any type of way. This is a full day project and I wasn't up for it anytime soon. I did put this together. It's like a rollout wardrobe thingy. My aunt bought this for me from my registry. It perfectly fits against this wall, so I do have more space to hang stuff, and it also comes with 6 drawers. So I'm gonna put my swimsuits in there, actually put in my underwear, my socks, because I feel like that's taking up a big space in my dresser right now. So putting it in this would actually be perfect, and I'm so happy that I have this. Everything that I purchased or everything that was gifted to me, I will do my best to link it in the description bar below and have all the links set up. I know it's going to be a while for me to post this video, so I'll most likely have that in the description box for you below if you wanted to purchase anything that I have. But that's honestly about it for now. I'm just actually tired. Like, I'm so tired. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. Hopefully, after tonight, I could go to bed before 10:30 at least. But I am ready to call it a night. Oh, I didn't show you this corner here. 1 second. I also set up my bookshelf. Hello. I have one shelf that I don't know what I'm doing with yet. My mom's fiance put up my TV. Also, she's newly engaged as of 2 or 3 weeks ago. So I feel like everything happens for a reason, you know, and me moving out was at the perfect time. I am so happy for her, but her fiance hanged up my TV. I also have this mount that it pulls out and turns. It pulls out even more, but I'm just too lazy to do it. So if I want to watch TV from my kitchen, I can. And this is also where I'm keeping Kirby, y'all. He was out for a little bit and then I just put him back in because he was chewing the walls. I know bunnies aren't supposed to be kept in a cage, and I do let him out before anyone comes for me. I usually have Brooklyn on place and then him roam around, but also it takes a little bit for him to come out as well, and he would go to the same corners and then he runs back in his crate. But for the most part, he's chill. He lets me pet him. He doesn't let me fully hold him as of yet, which is okay, because the last time I did that, he scratched me, and I also don't know how to cut bunny nails, so I guess that's another thing to figure out for another day because his nails are really long. With all that being done and said, I really hope you enjoyed the first video of my Homebody series. Please make sure to like this video if you did like it, and subscribe to my channel to see more of my videos and more from this series. Also, let me know anything else that you would like to see within these series. I am going to be recording within a few days, so it's not really one day kind of thing, just like this. This was all done in a matter of 4 days, so it's like a week in my life, but I'm not calling it that. But let me know what else you want to see from this. Kirby bites on his crate. I don't know if it's because he wants to come out, because one time I opened up the door and he started biting the other side. But also rabbits, their teeth are constantly growing, and that's why I have the toy there for him in a corner so he can chew on it, but he doesn't like to chew on it. So, but yeah, navigating adulthood in a new city. So excited. But I'm gonna close out this video right now so I can go to bed. Yeah, bye.